So I just wanted to record this episode real quickly, mainly because I had an idea. I had an idea for something I want to do, and yeah, it's been kind of something I've wanted to do for a while. But basically, I don't know, maybe like once a week, something like that. I am going to basically make more of a commentary style video. Um, this week is actually going to be about a book. It's a book that I read. Actually, read it a couple of months ago. Um, uh, it's the book Carrie by Stephen King. It's his first like novel, um, and I wanted to say it's pretty good. Uh, it's it's a really cool novel about basically a girl who has psychic powers and is basically like heavily bullied. So she basically does the psychic version of a school shooting. Um, yeah, I think there might be a lot to learn about this. It's like don't don't bully people. Like like you never know what someone's going through. In this girl's case, she had a terrible like religious zealot mother who basically thought that the girl was like encased by the devil. And I think when you're like taught as that as like a child, when that is what you're brought up as, is like your parents are like, or like your mom in this case is just like, you're a devil child, you're a devil child. Like the most likely what's going to happen is that I feel like more likely than not, you will end up becoming that if you are constantly being told that that is what you are from like the beginning from the beginning of your life. Um, so yeah, it's like don't bully people. You don't know what they're going through. Um, and then the the next thing. So basically, I'm going to get more into spoilers of the book. So the the first half of the book, it starts off kind of slow, but you it ramps up. It starts off when she gets her first period at 17 during gym, and she's made fun of horribly for it by the girls there. And so most of the book revolves around like um, one girl one girl, I forget her name. She feels really sorry for her. So what she does is she finds out that that she kind of crushes a little bit on her boyfriend. So what she does is she basically just in like filled with regret says that like she and her boyfriend can go to homecoming or something like that. It's either homecoming or prom. And so Carrie gets to go with with this other girl's boyfriend to prom. And so basically she's she's brought to the prom, and in between it's filled with all sorts of excerpts and things like this, because it's kind of shot like it's a research paper, like not shot, but it's typed as if it was like a research paper. And um and it's like a compilation of like what happened in this town's incident or whatever. And then it gets to this point where the the prom is like starting to take place, and like but there's this group that's headed off by like the lead mean girl, like the terrible one. And she and her boyfriend and several other girls and a couple of guys go to a farm and slaughter a pig, and they fill a bucket full of its blood. And then they they bring her to they bring the pig to the school, and then they set up the plan that they basically decided on having, and then they just set up the bucket on the stage, and then they rig the votes for homecoming king in Carrie's name. And then when she gets to when like the homecoming starts taking place, she becomes homecoming king. She's like on the top, like she's Carrie is just like enjoying it, and she then the blood gets poured on her, and then immediately Carrie blames the boy, and then she blames the whole like group like that. She blames the whole school, and they're like making fun of her and all sorts of stuff, and she runs out. And then the the sprinkler system starts going off in the room because Carrie's mind is making it happen. So the sprinkler system goes off, and then there starts an electrical fire, and it engulfs the high school, and it kills everyone in the high school who's at the dance. And then the like next the next thing that happens is Carrie starts going through the town, just blowing up shit, causing the power to go out. She like causes a gas station to explode and all sorts of stuff, and she marches just straight to her house, where she kills her mother. Um, then she leaves there, and she continues to like destroy shit until she basically the girl that has the girl that gave her boyfriend up, she goes into she goes into the woods after Carrie, and when she can't like talk to Carrie down or anything like that, this girl had a gun with her, and she kills Carrie. And that's about it. It's a pretty tough book. It's pretty thick. It's actually a very thin book. It's not very long. It's like 180 pages. No, it's definitely longer than 180 pages, but it was a small book. Yeah. So that's the first video. Um, I don't think you guys have really experienced me talking like this before. It's an interesting scenario.